Dubai is a vibrant city that some consider to be in line with human ideas about the word paradise. Dubai is a paradise on earth. The city is made up of amazing skyscrapers, many shops, and the cars that circulate in the city are all expensive. Dubai is home to the tallest building in the world, the Burj Khalifa. It is really built. Dubai is a city that many people feel like visiting. Many people around the world wish to have vacation in Dubai. If you take the time to visit it and see the life the people there live, you would think that everyone in Dubai is rich. But is that true? Do all people in Dubai live well? People who have been able to reach all the corners of the city testify that it is a city of crime, immorality, torture, and extreme poverty for the majority of its inhabitants. That is a large hidden part of the life of Dubai. Other countries which are found in what is called the Middle East, such as Qatar, Kuwait, Oman, and others. My name is Mamillion Leclerc. Here is at OB Store. We have many stories, documentary films, short films, feature films, and TV series on different lives that humanity can encounter. Subscribe to get every notification. Let's go back to our city, the city of glitter, the city of excitement, Dubai. But let's go to that part of Dubai's harsh life that others do not know. Let's go back in the history a little bit. Dubai is a city located in the southeast area in what we call the Persian Gulf. It is one of the 7 states that make up the United Arab Emirates, as well as another political city known as Abu Dhabi. The capital of the United Arab Emirates is Abu Dhabi. Dubai is a city that is simply amazing, as it appears to be a city surrounded by a red sand desert, meaning that the place where Dubai was built was once a desert. This city that we consider as one of the most beautiful cities in the world has not changed in recent years. At the beginning of the 20th century, Dubai was a village inhabited by fishermen who were also simple and nomadic people. The real Dubai was founded in 1966 after it was discovered that there was high quality of oil in 120 kilometers from the city itself. That money from oil became the foundation of the city we all know these days and appreciate. Since then, development and construction in the city of Dubai have never stopped. It continued to grow day by day at an incredible pace. Now we are talking about Dubai's wealth, which is no longer based solely on oil, but also on trade, tourism, and so forth. Dubai is a desert. It has no arable land, which means that they have to import all the food from. That is Dubai. Despite all this, those who know Dubai will still call it the city of evil. Why is like that? Do you know where many of the people who were involved in the construction of these buildings live? Between 2004 and 2019, the population of Dubai tripled from 1 million to more than 3,300,000. Remembering that more than 90% of Dubai's residents are from different countries of the world. Of course, it is a city with many different cultures, scammers, prostitutes, drunkards, and the rich and famous all live in Dubai. I remind you that Islam is the dominant religion in Dubai. I think there are many interesting videos you see about Dubai. Most talk about the amazingly designed buildings in Dubai, like the Burj Khalifa, the world's tallest. Few videos talk about the harsh lives some of the workers who built these buildings lived in. They built the most expensive buildings in the world. Today, I will not talk about what you are used to hearing about Dubai being a wonderful city, but I am here to talk about the harsh life that some of the people who participated in the construction of these amazing houses lived. That is the part of Dubai you never heard or watched on TV. Dubai goes from a luxurious life to a life of dirt. That is Dubai. Habibi, welcome to Dubai. Tourist guides are not allowed to show the lives of these people. On the one hand, visitors to Dubai are shown an expensive life of amazing restaurants and shops selling valuable things, while here there are broken people who are hustling to survive. This is Sanapul, a part of Dubai that you have never known. These accommodations are actually worse than prisons. The people who live there are no different from slaves in the ancient times. Those are the rooms they live in. There are no private rooms. They all share one room. The beds are stacked. The life they live in is amazing. That's Sanapul, an unknown part of Dubai. All those people you see are the ones behind the various buildings in Dubai. Let's go back a little and find out how these people living in Sanapul got there. In the 1960s, as I mentioned above, the people of Dubai lived on trade and fishing, and then oil was discovered. Many residential buildings were built. Many people who lived poorly in different parts of the world went to Dubai to find jobs in many different construction companies. From that day until now, many people think that their well-being and that of their families should be based on finding work in Dubai. The influx of people from countries like India, Nepal, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, and many African countries always go to Dubai to find a living. Real estate investors also immediately started building houses that are suitable for everyone due to their financial capabilities. Some live in expensive houses while others live in squalor like these of Sanapul. The lives of workers living in Sanapul are miserable. They have no clear contracts. They do hard and tiring work, and they live in miserable houses. The heat is high in these houses. They do not have adequate air conditioning. Let me remind you that the temperature in Dubai can reach 50 degrees during the summer. They also live in extremely crowded conditions compared to other settlements we see in Dubai. Something you might ask yourself, why don't they return home? It all starts with the companies that bring them there. These are mafia companies, especially Indians, Bangladeshis, Filipinos, and others. Those workers have to pay a lot of money to those companies, and they are promised to get good jobs, which will provide free accommodation, food, transportation, and even to be paid a good salary. They lied to them that whatever they want, the company they work for will take care of everything, even the medical insurance. When they get there, they find that what they were told is very different from the truth. With the little money they get, they use it to take care of their families they left behind in their countries, such as providing food for them, paying for their children's education, and they see that if they stop working, the lives of those they left behind will also stop. All this turns the hope of wealth they had into slavery. That is Dubai, a city we all want to visit. In addition, the companies that they work for seize their travel documents so that they never think of returning home. After confiscating their passports, they send them to live a miserable life in Sanapul. They live a miserable life. Dubai is also one of the cities with the low unemployment rate. This is because those who lose their jobs only have 30 days to find another job. When they don't find it within those days, they are deported back to their country of origin. This means that many of them just take the job they find on the street so that they are not sent back to their countries, hoping that maybe the time will come and they will find great jobs, causing their employers to treat them like slaves. Let me give you an example. The salary of a cleaner is estimated at 800 dirhams. It is equivalent to $200 on average. When he receives this salary, he has to send half to his family, and he is left to spend the rest in the harsh life of Dubai. As an example of how expensive life in Dubai is, renting a small studio apartment costs between 1,400 dirhams per month, which is equivalent to $340. Imagine living on a salary that does not even pay for a room to live in. This makes many people choose to live in the life of renting one room altogether. Because of sharing a room with many people of different cultures and from many different countries, it causes extreme dirtiness, and they live a life like a shanty in their own homes. They share a room with 10 to 14 people in a room that is not even 10 square meters. They use public toilets and showers. They share kitchens. It is completely different from the life you would imagine for Dubai workers. In other words, the life that Dubai workers live in is not a life fit for humanity. The hours they work are long and exhausting, which means they don't give them time to think about themselves and find other ways to earn a living. They came hoping to get rich, and now they are going to grow old in slavery without enough money to send to their families. I think you can understand why they don't go back to their countries of origin. They don't have their passports, and they don't have enough money to send them to their countries of origin. I remind you that there are also many workers who are robbed by their employers. They don't pay them properly. These are the workers behind the beautiful buildings of Dubai. Imagine spending many years without your family and then not being able to go home to see them because of lack of money. That is not only harmful to your body, but also to your brain. With a lot of hope, sometimes it will work out, but finally they will end up old as they came. For many girls, they choose to engage in prostitution and alcoholism. Perhaps that would make them earn enough money to return to their families. But all of that ends like a dream. Around the city center, remember that there are a lot of shops selling expensive cars, and others people who are enjoying the expensive and luxurious life of Dubai, while others live a miserable life like in Sanapool. This is very possible in Arabic countries. They have no mercy for their workers. This is the Dubai that everyone is amazed by. My name is Mamelian Leclerc. I am at OB Store. Let's meet next time to talk about more of the life that humanity is living in these days around the world. May God give peace to those who have love among people.